Okay, just wanted to make sure. Okay. Oops. Let's get back to what I was doing and go from there. And if anyone joins, well, people will join. So hopefully, hello, whoever is watching. If not, whoever's watching in the future, hello. Just kind of a boring stream, not gonna lie. Just trying to do some Minecraft. I forgot another spot I need to put it in. Let me see. There it is. Okay, this one. Not that area. This one. Doing boring stuff in Minecraft. Minecraft. Come talk. There we go. There we go. Perfect. And to stream. Go for a couple hours. Or maybe an hour. We'll see. We'll see how I feel. Said I was gonna stream it, and I need to get on the ball and start streaming Minecraft more. But it is gonna be a boring stream. But if you guys want to know what I do during between episodes, here we go. This is pretty much what all I do. Go through here, but have no one to talk to. I have myself to talk to or watch random videos. So, but no different than now. Ha 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 ha. I'm funny. All right, and I know not everyone cares for Minecraft, so that's fine. Boop 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 boop. If I can get like maybe a good hour under my belt, I think I'd be good. Plus, I'm also eating, so that doesn't help. Ah. And I know it's dinner time, so yeah. Oh, come on. Alright, and crap. I have a method to my madness. What I do. Hopefully people are, well, people get to listen to the smack, mac, mac. Smack, smack, mac. Mac, 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 mac. Place. But I'm honest, at least in my title, it's gonna be a boring stream. Not gonna lie. I know it's also dinner time, so I might get... Oh, I actually have a viewer. Hello, person. Welcome to the boring stream. I'm gonna be honest, it's gonna be kind of boring, but, I mean, it is what it is. I gotta get this done, and what better way than to get this taken care of and get you guys kind of... Maybe get behind the scenes of what I do, and hopefully we don't lose internet again. Behind the scenes of what I do and between episodes. You can see how much work it takes. I know one person was really shocked that I do this by hand, but yep, I do this by hand. It's it can be oddly therapeutic too, because I can just destroy, but then I can create, so it's kind of nice. Will also apologize. I am eating. It's dinner time, so if you hear me munching on something, that's why. It's dinner time, and we have lasagna for dinner tonight. And this was a definite last-minute stream that I decided, oh, let's stream. I said I was going to stream on Monday, never did because I overslept. So let's do it now and get this dealt with. Well, not dealt with, but get in the habit of streaming Minecraft. Hopefully, moving forward, I can start streaming these on Mondays, and not just do this, but also the server that I'm part of as well. Especially now that I'm getting to a point where I want to start doing some terraforming. Hi, Manny! I see you! How are you? I know, it's a surprise. I'm streaming during the week and it's not Among Us? What is this? Madness. But like I said, I gotta get this stuff done. And I said I was gonna stream Minecraft this week, so I am holding true to that. And plus, I wanted to get a stream of Minecraft before Pokemon takes over my life again. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm the real Heart. I was totally doing my tasks in electrical. I don't know. You're acting a little sus now, Manny, accusing me of stuff when I didn't do anything. Shut up, phone. Plus, I gotta keep my mind distracted from the cold and the wet and the white that's outside. If you guys don't know or don't follow me on, or aren't part of my Discord, it's snowing. And it's not like, oh, a little bit of snow here and a little bit of snow there. No, it's snowing. The DLC is supposed to come out, I think, Thursday. Tomorrow, Thursday, I don't know. But I'm trying to get ahead of my stuff this week so I can at least get that taken care of. The only thing I won't be able to get ahead of is the Among Us streams, but that's fine. Yeah. Unfortunately, I can't go that way because there's spoilers for this week's episode of the build series, so I'm staying down here today. Instead of doing my usual line, we're gonna kind of do maybe a line this way, fortunately. Yeah, I really wanted to get at least one shiny hunt before the new DLC, but I never did. Maybe tomorrow I'll do some shiny hunting. We'll see. Before the new game comes out, because I've been wanting to do shiny hunting. I just haven't done it. All right. There's that. But this is pretty much all I do during the between episodes is I go and destroy and then make it flat. And you may notice that why don't you destroy it all at once? It makes it better for me to do it in clumps. If I do it by different blocks, I'm fine. So like I'll destroy all the dirt or the grass blocks, destroy all the dirt blocks, and destroy all the stone, and then move on from there, going to the coal, going to the, what's the next one, going to the gravel. Then I've changed it up from andesite, then granite to diorite, from diorite to granite to andesite. So that one I'll mix around, but I have a set system that I do, and it kind of, I don't know, it makes it better for me, and it doesn't make it seem as tedious or as long, I guess, because then I'm going layer by layer instead of category by category. And to me, that makes sense. I mean, everyone does it different, so that's fine. There's some diorite. And like I said in a video that, I know I think there's probably a odd or something that I could add that could make this so much easier, and I could just flatten it, but to me it's kind of nice. I don't mind it. Like I said, it's therapeutic to me, and yeah, I mean, it kind of messes with my eyes a little bit, but that's if I go all day, and I'm learning not to go all day with this stuff. So, and it's kind of nice, and I just usually play I don't play music, but I usually play a video in the background, so decided today instead to just try a stream of it. So, and let me know if the block placing sounds are too loud. I tried to raise music in game, but it's not working. I will be uploading just like I did with the previous DLC. I won't stream until I'm done with it and you guys are caught up, and then I'll start trying to stream shiny hunting. Because I really do want to bring back shiny hunting. I really enjoyed it a lot. So you guys get to see my ugly mug again because I have webcam on the videos, or that series. So you get to see me on webcam again. Woo! Not much has changed. My color isn't as bright anymore. It's now a pinkish blonde, more blonde than pink. So I really need to get a haircut and dye. But there's other stuff I need to get done. Found out this weekend that my car died, or last week, my car died. And I'm not talking like, oh, it died, need to jumpstart. No, it died. It died because, I had to go to the doctor's and couldn't even get it to start. There, alright. But like I said, this just makes it easier for me to do certain... do it block by block instead of, oh, let's do it by layer, because to me, layer by layer gets boring. It did. It did. It did. The battery died. It died pretty bad. My husband tried to start my car because I also have a flat tire with that car. And he was gonna put air in it. Couldn't even turn it over. It just goes click. Thankfully, my folks, my mom didn't work until noon, so I was able to borrow her car. And they live in town. So I was able to borrow her car to head to my doctor's appointment. So that was kind of nice. And unfortunately, unfortunately, I won't be physically meeting up with my mom tomorrow, but we might be doing stuff via FaceTime or, cam, because the weather outside is, I hate to say it, frightful, and my mom, unfortunately, is not feeling the greatest, so, but having the weekly meetup times is kind of nice for us. Okay, good. Can't see anything, so. Trying also not to show spoilers, because like I said, I just finished up recording Thursday's episode of the Build series, and I don't want you guys seeing, well, you might saw some spoilers, not seeing. No Christmas music! Christmas music gets you banned! Halloween hasn't even hit. No Christmas music. Ugh. After Thanksgiving, you can have Christmas music. There. Okay. Took care of that. Oh, no. Oh, no. I did miss spots. Pooh. I guess we'll just... And then sometimes I miss. No, Santa! Santa has his own holiday. He doesn't need to hijack 2 more holidays. And I'm sorry if you could hear the background. They're plowing, because we got that much snow. It'd be nice if you stopped drowning. Or dying, I guess. Go away, stupid squids. So this weekend also, we're going to have to figure out what's going on with my car. Last weekend we dealt with Tybalt's car because he needed an oil change, so we got that taken care of. And plus his car works, and he actually uses his car sometimes because he does go into work sometimes. He works from home most of the time, but there have been a few times where he has to go in just because, like, has to replace something for someone or return someone. I feel like Thanksgiving isn't going to be celebrated. Yeah, it's usually how it goes. I mean, Thanksgiving is usually about food. Then again, it's that time of year where the holidays are becoming, or the holidays are about food. And I'm sad I can't even do my usual, well, I haven't done it for years, but even with the holidays, I can't do my usual tradition of watching the holiday specials because, especially if you guys haven't heard, the Peanuts specials, yeah, ABC is no longer going to show them anymore because now they're going to have it on Apple Plus. Great, behind a paywall, something that's been tradition for so many people for generations. It's behind a freaking paywall. I mean, I understand, like, newer stuff, like how Disney Plus has newer stuff, or the stuff that we grew up with. Yeah, that's fine. But this is, like, once a year. This is what families grew up with. It was always on, you know, basic cable. Nope, have to do it behind a paywall. And it's the Peanuts. Of all things, too. Be honest, I think Charles Schultz would be rolling in his grave seeing that. I mean, don't get me wrong, streaming is nice. We use Twitch Prime, or Amazon Prime, and, I don't mind streaming, but there's some stuff that it just isn't the same. And I mean, you could go out and buy a DVD of it, but it's also not the same. You want to sit down with a nice big cup of hot cocoa, chilling with your family, kind of harder right now, but, and then just throw on the TV, you know, and watch. Lose yourself in 30. Yes, it is. Lose yourself for about, like, what, 20 minutes? But can't have that, I guess. I wonder how my mom's handling it. My mom loves the Peanuts. When, they used to have when they were releasing the Peanut statues here in Minnesota, we actually bought the mini ones so we could paint them. And actually, I remember going to Mall America the day that I think it was Lucy that they released? One of the two. I think it might have been Lucy or Charlie Brown. And we were there. And I mean, this is dating me. Mall America, I remember when that place had Mall America and it was Camp Snoopy. It was not Nickelodeon Universe. I remember it being Camp Snoopy. I remember Mall America having the Snoopy crew. Not Valley Fair that now have it, but it is what it is. I also remember, too, going for my birthday one year to Mall America with some friends, and the night before they were showing a bunch, and I mean a bunch of Peanuts cartoons, and we were trying to figure out why. Well, when we went to Mall America the next day, we found out why. They announced over the intercom that Charles Schultz had passed, and we were all like, oh, that was depressing. So, yeah, and I remember also going through my grandma's comics, and she had the older Peanuts comics too as well, and I'd be reading them. I think I don't know if my cousin took those or not. I know he wanted comics, but I don't know if he took the Archies or what. My sibling actually took the Tintin, because the Tintin is what we gave my grandma. Or they gave my grandma, I should say. Okay, now the music is being... how's the sound? Is the music too loud? Let me know. If I need to turn it down, I will. But I remember that. But, I mean, that was one thing that I always remember my grandma with, is reading a bunch of comics, like Archie, Casper, and I'm talking old school Casper, old school Archie, the Mutts, Rose is a Rose, Baby Blues, Peanuts, Foxtrot, My Grandma Rocks, Your Grandma Your Grandma Rocks, My Grandma Rolls, Zits was a big one as well, Tintin, Asterix. Okay. What the heck? No? There. That was weird. Hopefully that didn't mess up my thing. Something popped up. Stupid pop-ups. So. Okay. Glad it sounds good. Should probably eat before it gets cold. And I will say, even though Pokemon's coming out, I still will try to be doing Among Us. for sure with you, Heartlings. But I will also try to do Saturday streams for it. We'll see. I don't know if the crew's getting burned out or not. So I'm not. I personally am not. But then again, I play a lot of Minecraft. I mean, I haven't gotten burned out in Minecraft yet. Knock on wood. I don't mind playing games over and over and over again to a point. Eventually, I probably will get burned out, but not right now. But that's why I also set up certain days to do stuff. Like, but we also, even though I'm not streaming it, we've been playing Among Us every single night. I mean, every single night. As you may watch, Tybalt. Tybalt, streams it every night, or tries to. I'm hoping so. As long as, I can do it, yeah. As long as nothing, like, comes up, you know. Pretty much that's what I'll say, is as long as no emergency comes up, we should be able to do Among Us on Fridays. I think the only time on a Saturday I might not is I'm still debating on what I'm gonna do for Halloween, since Halloween's on a Saturday this year. If I want to do Among Us or if I want to do something spoopy. You know, we'll see. Because there's a game that I wouldn't mind playing that's kind of spoopy. So, and hopefully I'll see you guys there. If you're part of the Discord, make sure I will put up something tomorrow about announcing it. If you're not part of the Discord, why don't you, let me do this. If you're not part of the Discord, make sure you join the Discord, because that's the best way you can stay up to date with me. Because, you know, it takes a little bit for these notifications to go out, and I do YouTube videos, and YouTube doesn't like always announcing when content's up. So this being part of the Discord is the best way, and I take priority over people that are in the Discord being part of Among Us. So yeah, that's why the crew gets burned out. They should play like twice. Yeah, but I mean, it's not always the same crew either. I mean, between me and Tybalt, yes. Some people, yes. It's just, I guess it's also the social interaction. That's the big thing. Because that's like with Animal Crossing. I know one guy I watched, he did a lot of Animal Crossing, but then got burned out. But it's a way to social interact when we can't really do it right now. So, and then there's Fall Guys who, yeah, you could technically social interact, but not at the same time. And so, and I just don't want to play Fall Guys. I enjoy watching. I love watching Fall Guys. I just don't personally want to play it. I think that would be a very... You want to see me rage? You want to see me rage bad? Then maybe I'll play it. But you might hear things that I normally don't say. So, I'll leave it at that. Of course you guys want to see me rage. Why not? It's like how the swoopy game that I want to play is Phasphobia. I want to play that, but I know I'm gonna be terrified of it. But of course you guys will want to see me terrified out of my mind, of course, right? And don't lie, you guys would. Alright, took care of that. Sorry, I was eating some lasagna. Well, I know Tybalt actually played it the other night. I think last Thursday. So, and also for me too, when I stream it, I also play how the two groups that I play with, as you guys know, play different styles. Like, you guys are a bit more casual, but we still have fun with it. The others, they're a bit more serious on it, but we still have fun with it that way. It's nice to have like different play styles, and that's also why I like playing hide and seek when with Among Us. It's a way of still playing the game, but making it different. It's like doing Pokemon, playing Nuzlocke, even though I play a lot of Pokemon, you know? Doing different types of Nuzlocks. And I guess that's why I don't have a problem keep playing, dang it, playing Among Us, because I am able to also play it differently. And I'm used to doing that with Pokemon, so... We haven't gotten to try hard. We will. It just takes a little bit of time, and plus, I mean, also different rules. Like, one group that I watch, he's kind of a mixture. They just added a new rule that I find interesting. That whenever you get called to a meeting, whether it's like the report button or you like hit the regular button, you have to vote no matter what. You can't just go, okay, we'll leave it. No, you have to vote. So it's like, interesting. Forcing a vote. So the games go quicker, you know what I mean? Because, I mean, a game could take like 20 so minutes or so, but if you do it that way, you could be a lot quicker. And I know I was talking to another person, I think you've seen him in the streams, Dathis. He, it sucks. Well, they usually try to give a quick reason, but I mean, it gets things quickly, and what I've seen, they've actually been pretty good. Pretty good. I mean, I watched one guy tag. He, it's funny. He wasn't even paying attention. He was just reading an email, and he went, okay, I think I'm gonna vote this person. And sometimes you may not vote, you know, get someone off. You're just voting. Because they also have anonymous voting on, and he went, let's vote this person, just because he said someone. And come to find out, he actually got the imposter. He wasn't even paying attention. He's like, oh, I got the imposter. So, I mean, it depends. But like I was saying, a guy that I've played with, Dathis, who's also part of the free enterprise community, he was saying how he's seeing like people where they have 15 seconds to vote or talk and vote, so they have to really be quick instead of lollygagging. Or another one is they're allowed to talk throughout the whole regular match, you know, but once someone dies, they have to go silent. So, like, you're playing a regular match, you don't tell who's the imposters. It's kind of like pretty much hide and seek without telling people who the imposter is. And they'll play, and then once a body is reported, they're silent, and they have to vote. They just have to vote. They don't get to discuss who they think should be the one voted off. They just vote. And the funny thing is I don't know if it was in the stream, but one of the guys that we play with, Invenerable, he ended up doing one where he was like, you know what, instead of discussing it, just go with your heart. Just go with your heart and vote whoever you want. And most of us just voted for a random person. I think I voted for Invenerable. But everyone else like voted just random person who they thought was sus. But two people voted for me, and I got voted out, and I was an imposter, and it's like, wow. Oh yeah. But see, my technique, the way I play with at least Inven crew, I'm a little more aggressive with you guys, I'll be honest. But with the Inven crew, I have to change up my strategy, so I start trying to build up alibis. Like, oh, well, I saw so-and-so, it couldn't be me. Oh, I saw this person. Also, we have a smaller group when we play, so I think that's why I could be a little bit more aggressive. If we had a bigger group, we could. But that'll come. And, so I'll, like, build up an alibi. But that pretty much leaves my imposter buddy kind of the one doing the killing. But if I get the chance, I will take a stab and... well, take a stab in a person. But my favorite mode, the mode that I'm beast in, no matter who I'm playing with, is imposter. Or not imposter, hide and seek. That mode, I'm a beast at, and I love it. So. you just gotta find how you play and find your niches. And that's what I'm trying to do with the Invent crew, is finding how I want to play with them compared to how I play with you guys. Plus, I also gotta get used to maps and all that fun stuff, so. And it's it's nice playing different styles, I shall say that. So, I enjoy playing with both no matter what. And I do hope you guys have fun when you guys play. Because if you're not, let me know and I'll try to change things so it will be more fun. Because like we said, at the end of the day, it's a game. And if you're not having fun, what's the point? But that could be said about any game, pretty much. So if you're not having fun, let me know and I'll try to make sure you are having fun, or try to bring it up to the person that you may not be having fun with. Now, if it's me, we're gonna have a problem. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Damn it. I feel like if I played with the Invent crew, I would be super nervous knowing. Thing is even though they do take it seriously, they're very welcoming. I will say that. We had this past week, or past game or two, we had a new person join, and we will, if you're new to our crew, we will try to be really nice to you and kind of let you learn things, learn the ropes before we start going heavy on you. But once you like have an imposter win or you're doing really good, then we kind of maybe like, okay, we're gonna, you know the ropes, we're gonna now be on it. But I mean, there's still times where we have fun. Like what is it? During one past 2 times that I've watched / play, Invent will, like, the kills have been really slow. So all of a sudden he'll just call the meeting and he'll be like, all right, I called this meeting and go imposters, kill, go imposters, win, go imposters. And he'll just start doing like a cheer, and we all look at each other and pretty much go, Invent, really? Is this what you're doing? Yeah. All right, let's vote him out. Even though we know he's not the imposter, we voted him out. Or like one time we were playing with Zoe and she hit the button, and it was kind of funny. She hit the button just to tell everybody that she was able to do the navigation part like very easily, and so we were all like, all right, vote her out. So there's I saw the stream where the little kid joined. Yeah, the little one. Yep. It's just, we do also try to make it fun, and at the end of the day, yeah, we take it a little more seriously, but the thing is, we're also playing with people that are part of the free enterprise crew that do routing, do like different stuff, but that is something that we made a rule, is can't use that against someone. Like, I don't route, even in Pokemon, I don't do routing that well in versus, but we can't use that against somebody. So if I go do something and it wasn't like efficient, we can't use that. And pretty much with us playing with each other so much as well, it also makes it interesting because now we got to figure out different techniques. Like, we know Zoe likes to go hard with the imposter kills, so we got to deal with that. We also know that Dathis likes to kill in the storage room usually and hates people touching his lights. So we know that. Like, for a while, I would get really, like, defensive on being imposter. I'm trying to work on that. Or, Tybalt will get really quiet when he's imposter, and unless spoken to, he will not speak. Or, what is another good one? So there's little hints. Like, what is it? So there's stuff that we pick up on, so we got to change it up too. Like, I know one time Zoe got imposter, so she decided to start taking it easy and not killing so many people that quickly. Or another person decided to change it up and not kill in a certain area, or try to do like more sabotages or different sabotages, try for doors. So it's also kind of learning, and since we play with a lot of the same people, it's observing and learning from them as well. So that's kind of cool too. And that's what this game is as well, is a observing learning game. So I mean, the more we play, the more you guys will definitely pick up on things like, oh, maybe you'll pick up that Tybalt is quiet, or like you decide you try to, a good strategy is whenever you do a kill, you try to self-report it, so you can try to throw the sus off people. That a strategy like that, or or a good one for Zoe is she'll kill people by the table, and then report the button, hit the button, and because she did it, we don't know where the body is, so we can't pin her really as the killer. So it's just like, because sometimes that happens where you hit the button, like we decide, oh, we're doing a 50-50, and oh, well, we're trying to do this 50-50, and all of a sudden, we're planning to do it, we hit the button, oh, by the way, so-and-so's dead. Whoopsie! So, yeah, it's just a learning curve. But I will say it's not, we've had some moments, I will say that, I won't go into detail, but we've had some moments, but usually at the end of the game, we take a little bit of time, be like, okay, we take like 5 minutes, relax, or play like hide and seek, relax, and kind of mess with each other, get our aggression out during hide and seek, because now we can officially say we're the imposter and we can go after these people very nicely. But we all remember at the end of the day that this is a game, and we're still friends, and that's the big thing. As long as you're still friends at the end of it, that's the best part. So, but, I mean, it's better than when I played, I think, Werewolf at Detour one year. That one really annoyed me, and this is why I'll probably never play public games, is we were playing, and Tybalt and I got joined, because I wanted to play it, I wanted to do something different, so Tybalt and I joined, and the ladies that was holding it said, no kids. Well, parent came along with the mom. Like Tybalt, I tried to stay quiet unless spoken to, unless I got to report the body. That's fair. That's fair. But, this mom came in with her kid and asked if he could play. And even though, the person in charge pretty much was like, doesn't want kids to play, couldn't say no, so she let the kid play. And during it, the group decided they wanted to target anyone that had any type of animal features in their cosplay. So they were targeting people, and I ended up as a werewolf. And I was having fun with it. Well, the kid got voted off already and had to sit, or no, he didn't get voted off. He died in the game. And he had to sit in the middle and be quiet about it, because once you got voted off or you were dead, you had to sit in the middle. Well, he was watching, and at the beginning of the next round, after we had our eyes closed and we're doing stuff, he immediately looked at me and went, she's an imposter, or she's a werewolf. I was so mad. And of course I got voted off. I got voted, and it's like, really? I had to talk to the person in charge afterwards, and I'm like, I don't mind kids playing games with us, but when you have a kid that does something like that and doesn't get in trouble for it, that really pissed me off, because one, the mom should have stayed and watched the kid. Two, even if she didn't, if I was in charge, I would have pulled the mom aside after she came and picked up the kid and been like, look, it's okay your kid played, but he did cheat, and it wasn't very, you need to talk to your kid about cheating, because that isn't how, it's no fun if you cheat. It's like how in Among Us, why, even though I'll interact with you guys, I tell you guys, do not tell me anything. A good example is, I think you were in the stream with me, Manny, is when Tybalt couldn't remember the color of the guy that was near, or one of the beings that were near when Tybalt reported the body. And he couldn't remember the color. Thing is I saw it was blue or purple. I saw that, but I could not tell him because if I told him, he can't use that information because chat told him. If he remembered it, that's fine. And he did eventually. But I could not tell him because the second I tell him, that invalidates any information he has. And so that's why when we do play Among Us, I always tell chat, do not tell who the imposter is. I mean, you can sus with me. I won't use it, but I will sus with you guys. But I can't use chat to figure things out because you might see someone vent, and if I didn't see it, I can't use it. The first time I played Among Us was with my sister and nieces, and they kept snitching when I... Yeah. And that's no fun. And I would be honest... I know that, nieces and nephews, they're kids. I honestly would pull them aside and say, look, if you're going to play it like this, nobody is going to want to play with you. But that comes with, years of babysitting and stuff. If you're going to be like this, no one's going to want to play with you, so you can't do that. That's not nice. Because it wouldn't be fair if someone did that to you. So... I mean, I've played with some little kids, and they're great. But they're also playing with their parents, so, well, most of the part. But they're really good at it, and as long as they understand, I don't mind. I don't mind how old, even though there is an age, I think, limit on who can play. I don't mind. It's just, that's why I won't play public, because I don't want that to happen. I've done too many public games where something happens like that, and I don't want that. They be jerks about it, so... Alright. But that's my spiel. So. boop, 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 boop. There we go. Well, I did that out of order, but okay. As long as I'm consistent in this area. But I'm glad it didn't podcast stream. Pretty much that's what it is. Just doing stuff in the background and talking. Maybe one of these times I'll do it as a Ask Me Anything stream. And if I'm comfortable with answering, I'll answer. There. Alright, let's take care of these trees. And I'm not sure. I don't know if Tybalt's live yet. I know he said he was thinking about streaming today. Because he's still doing free enterprise related stuff. Not Among Us, but he might do Among Us later. We'll see. There. But as well, that's one glad you think that would be fun. And who knows, maybe I'll do that. Because I do want to get it where Mondays are my Minecraft streams, not Wednesdays. Because ideally, Wednesday would be great for World of Warcraft. But I did say I wanted to get a Minecraft stream, at least this week. And so, I'm trying to also follow through on what I'm saying to you guys. I don't want to be the type of person that doesn't. So, unless an emergency happens. But I mean, we're doing pretty good progress right now. Alright, I need to cut up my food and eat more before it gets cold. Okay, that's where it is. And hopefully I'll time it better, so I'm not having dinner immediately right as I'm streaming. Because I start streaming and Tybalt comes up and is like, here's dinner. Oh, well, okay. So that's why I'm eating dinner. Normally I don't like to eat while I'm streaming, but I gotta get dinner in me. So, live and learn. Because ideally, I would like to try to do them in stream like in the afternoons. So, we will see, like maybe around 3, 4-ish. For a couple hours. Except on weekends. On weekends, I'll stream late. But during the week, I want to try to stream more in the afternoon. So, boop, 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 boop. There's so many trees. Oh, my. Oh, there's a little section right here. Let's take care of this first. Boop, 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 boop. But yeah, this is pretty much all I do between episodes. So you guys get a first taste of what I deal with. Yay! I'm hoping to get to this purple line. And no, this isn't where the end of the map is. No, the end of the map is way down there. As you can see, there that purple continues. It's just, I want to do it section by section. Like, clear out this section, work on it. Then clear out another section and work on it. So this is going to be a very long series. But, you know, I'm having fun. I'm really proud of what's being worked on. And I know some people may be interested in seeing this all done. I don't know. I know we have 2 kids, or like 3 kids that live in the apartment building. So I don't know if they're going to be allowed to go trick-or-treating this year. So I'm not sure. I mean, I would have loved to get them candy, but like I said, I mean, with, you know, everything going on, would that be safe? That probably wouldn't be safe. That probably wouldn't be a good idea, you know. But I think, look, but I mean, it's not like we can't have Halloween. Even if you can't go trick-or-treating, you can still do stuff. You could still have, like, buy a bunch of candy. You know what would be a really cute idea? Have it where the kids could go trick-or-treating, but to different rooms, you know? Have it where a little bit of candy, yeah, they wouldn't get as much candy this year, but have it where they could go to different rooms, you know? Like, the bathroom, the bedroom, each of their bedrooms, mommy and daddy's bedroom, like, knock on the door, trick-or-treat. I think that would be a really cute idea. You're still trick-or-treating, but you're not going outside and being exposed. Or, I saw another one, a good one, is, one family had it set up where they had a zip line, and they put the candies in baggies, so they would zip line the candy to the kids, and maybe an adult beverage to the parents. Ah. Well, I mean, thankfully with costumes, you can wear masks, so things will be nice on that. We would do that with my siblings, since my siblings is birthday's in October. When they were younger, we would do Halloween's, or like costume-themed birthdays. And then as they got older, we went to Renfest, which is still, you could do a costume theme, but it still was, it was interesting, fun, and I enjoyed it. I mean, don't get me wrong, I might not be able to hand out candy, but I'm still gonna probably wear a Halloween costume. Who knows, maybe I'll be, if I do the spoopy game, I will definitely be on camera, because you guys are gonna want to see my reactions, not just hear me, you know? Alright. I think if we can get from here, let's see. If we can get from here up done, it might be a bit much. If we can at least get these 2 sections done, maybe for sure this section, but if we can maybe try to get these done by the end of this stream, I'd be very happy. And I still, like, take out random blocks without meaning to, so. But I hope your niece has fun, and I hope it's a good one for her. There, okay. So now let's take care of the stone. hopefully, like I said, we're not gonna lose internet because I ended up losing internet right before I wanted to stream. I tried to stream beforehand and internet crashed, so it's like, nah, I just want to stream. How could you stream? I just want to play. Let me do it. Boop, 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 boop. So what are you dressing up, Manny? If so, what are you going to dress as? We did it last year as well, but it didn't fall on Halloween, so not many people dressed up this year. It's mandatory. All right, I want to see what you or at least want to hear what you're thinking of dressing up as. Cuz I'm curious now. What's your Halloween costume going to be? Boop, 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 boop. Ah, do 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 do. Oopsie, too low. Boop. No! I have two costumes, one for the party and one for a haunted house we're doing outside. It's a DUI haunted house. Doing with some nieces. Ooh, well, I wish you luck. Haunted houses are fun. Yeah, so I wish you all the luck. May you get many spooks doing that haunted house. And may you make the adults scream in fear as the kids giggle in devious laughter. Alright, there we go. Boop, 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 boop. There we go. I'm not filling in the water just yet because sometimes I use the water. Oh, I missed a spot. Boop. I missed two spots. Boop, boop. Did I miss any more? No. For the party, I'm dressing up as Ghostface for our Halloween from Scary Movie. Ooh, nice. There. All right, take care of that. Okay. Take care of that. Boop, 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 boop. Let's see. You can never go wrong with a classic. Used to dress up as that. That's fair. Even if people don't remember exactly, like the newer generation doesn't know exactly where they came from, they still recognize them. And I mean, plus you could also do the "What's Up" gag too with the Ghostface. He was in that, right? Watch, I just said a gag and it was a different Halloween character. Excuse me, sir. You're not supposed to be alive. Thank you. See, I like to use that time to dress up in my cosplays because I only get to wear them like once a year at conventions. So it's like, I already have these. Why not wear them for Halloween? Sometimes I get recognized, sometimes I don't. technically right. That What's Up gag was from the Scary Movie franchise. Ah, okay. I didn't realize it was actually from the Scary Movie franchise. I've seen the gag. I just didn't realize it was from Scary Movie. I've seen Scary Movie 4, I think. I've seen one of them. Like, there was the parody of The Ring in it. There was a parody of Shining, I think. Like, there was an alien that was pretending to be Michael Jackson, and someone got in a fight with him, and the alien fell out of the window because the guy was trying to hold on to him by his nose, and the alien fell out, and all the guy had, I think it was Charlie Sheen, that had the alien by the nose. So, I don't know. It's been a while since I've seen them. I know one year, me and a friend of mine tried to do a horror movie night, and we watched The Ring. We watched, even though it's more of a suspense movie, The Village, which I actually didn't mind. I enjoyed The Village. So we saw The Ring, The Village. We tried watching Texas Chainsaw Massacre, but we only got to 30 minutes of it and went, hey, do you want to watch Mulan? Yeah, so we watched Mulan instead. I'm not really much of a horror movie person. I don't mind watching people play horror games. I'm just not really much of a horror movie person. Because, let's see. I've seen The Ring. I've seen 30 minutes of Texas Chainsaw Massacre. I've seen only the scary parts of The Grudge. I've seen Amityville Horror. One of them. And I think that's about it. But then you get the kid ones like Coraline. I've seen that one. Okay, it was Scary Movie 3. Okay. I've seen Coraline. I've seen Kaku Rembo, which is pretty scary in its own right. At least when I was younger. And Coraline, I mean, even though I'm an adult, Coraline is pretty creepy for a kid's movie. But I mean, if I grew up watching that movie, that definitely would have been my like, oh, I've seen a horror movie. That was my horror movie. But never seen it, neither version. I know, let's see. Technically aren't the Final Destination movies horror movies? My husband's seen them, but he finds those funny. So he laughs at those. But like I said, I like watching games. So, I'll watch people play horror games. May not play them all the time, but there's a few horror games that I'll play. Like the Black Rose. Oh, I need to light this up. Alright, you guys get to watch this part too. We're lighting this up. Or, instead, since it ends this way, we're gonna fill it up. And I do this too. So, like, I'll come across a hole or a spot that I need to deal with, and I will sometimes light her up, or if I have something like this happen, I'll fill it in. The first IT, wow. You can tell, my husband's IT, and I deal with that too much. It movie was from the 90s, wasn't even scary. It's funny looking back. I mean, but you gotta remember too, like, growing up, people, I mean, it's like now, when we watch movies, but we still get scared, like, the older stuff that we watched when we were younger, you know. It's all about the ambiance. If you can still do it, I guess, and that's why sometimes horror games aren't too bad. I mean, yeah, you get desensitized to the scares, but still. Boop, boop. Oh, actually, we're gonna make this flat because I gotta go to 63. There. Okay. I was filling it in for no reason. We're getting rid of this. lights. But I've never seen either one. I mean, would you count Jurassic Park as a horror movie? Because if so, then technically I watched the Jurassic Park movies. So those are my horror movies. So, there. Okay, at least it's even. Now let's go back to what we were doing. Boom. Oh my god! Honey! Oh my god! Damn it, Tybalt! Okay, that I agree. Oh my god, so my dog just growled at me. And then Tybalt comes in and shuts the door. And it's like, oh my god! We were just speaking about horror movies and all of a sudden, boom! Someone's there. Oh my god. Who knew Minecraft could be a horror game? Oh. No bueno. No bueno. And I also know, I will say this, I know that I said I was going to start up a new Nuzlocke. So, with my computer crashing, I lost my emulator, or my ROMs for the games. And they're kind of a pain in the butt trying to get back. So, yeah. Nuzlocks are going to have to be put on a hold for a little bit until I can get some back. But, oh my god. Damn it, Tybalt. I love him to death. I really do, but stuff like that, that makes me go question, why did I marry him again? Alright, so this is kind of a big area. I'm going to try to take down, do it a little bit different with the dirt. But, oh my god, my heart can't handle that. Oh. Well, hopefully you guys got a laugh out of that. Switch it back to this. Boop, boop. So I think if we can finish at least this section for sure, and see how I feel after that, then we will see how long we're going to stream for. Or 3 hours, whatever happens first. You know, if it's 3 hours, then I will end. If I'm still good, I'll keep going after this, but if I'm not, I'll stop. We'll see. That was hilarious. Tybalt must have overheard our talk. No, I think he had hit the bathroom and he didn't want to disturb me. I think that was more of it. Because it wasn't like he went boo or anything. He just shut the door. It would have, if he overheard our talk, he probably would have, he came back. But, if he overheard our talk about scary movies, he probably would have scared me. And plus, he just left the door open, so. Oh, he's laughing at me. Nope, I told you you're not allowed to scare me while I'm on stream. Intentionally. Plus, I also told him that he's not allowed to intentionally scare me on stream. So, because he could be a butt about that. No, I took a shower last night and I forgot to put my rings on, so I didn't have my wedding ring and engagement ring on all day. My bad. I thought something felt different. I just couldn't put the ring. I couldn't ring it. I couldn't ring it. I couldn't put my finger on it. Ha, ha, ha. I'm so funny. I'll see myself out. Boop, 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 boop. There. Oh, boop, 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 boop. The funny thing is I still will well, no, I might take a break, after this and then probably jump back. I do still need to edit for Thursday's video and then record the server episode for Friday. And I apologize that the server episodes have been long. It's just, I forget. Like, I'll do a clip and then I'll forget. And then next thing I know, oh, I did another 30-minute clip. My bad. I mean, also, too, I know sometimes I've been lagging, so that might be an issue. Well, one, I had to take a break, and then he took a break, and then, you know, internet over in China, and then trying to figure out schedules. So it's just, our schedules have not meshed at all. And then I lost all my stuff with him, all the progress we had, so that didn't help. So plus I think burnout as well, not from us, but like playing Let's Plays. I mean, that's why I haven't done Pokemon content, because I was kind of getting burned out a little bit from Pokemon content. So, but I'm still excited for this DLC. I've been excited, and I did promise that I was going to play it, so I am going to do that. So, but we're hoping to someday come back. Just don't know when. There's the line. Okay, I was trying to figure out where the line was on this thing. It happens. But I mean, we have a lot of series under our belts, the two of us. So, you can always rewatch one of them. Plus, I think he put on Twitter that he's in the process of trying to head back to the UK. So, that is a thing, too. And with everything going on, you know, probably going to need to be quarantined when he gets back, you know, just to be safe, all that fun stuff, especially, you know, so. Hopefully we'll be able to come back, because I do miss chit-chatting with him a lot, but it is what it is. And I realized earlier I said I didn't want to, you know, not have Wednesdays be Minecraft. It's not Wednesday at all. It's Tuesday. I haven't figured out what I want to do on Tuesdays yet, but maybe Tuesdays will be a rest day. And if you don't watch the whole thing, this will be going up on my YouTube channel, which was just advertised in my Discord in the chat. I do series. I do, just to reiterate, I do Minecraft series. This one, which is a build series, as you can kind of see over there, or see right there. There's the road. I'm trying to build a city right now based off of a story that I have. So I'm trying to build my story city. Yeah, blah, blah, blah. It made sense to me. But, trying to build that just so I can finally have a visualization of my city. But, also do a server series with my husband, who's on there sometimes. And, that one, I flip-flop between these two. Sometimes one week is 2 of the build series, sometimes it's 2 of the server series, and then I do Among Us streams here on Twitch, and then I try to upload them on YouTube. And I will be starting up Pokemon on Thursday, so you guys can watch the DLC. And yeah. And then random games spewed throughout the channel. Have to do self-advertisement every now and then. It's hard for me to do that, but I gotta do it, you know. No one can advertise you more than yourself, right? Unless I get, like, sponsored by someone, which, why would they sponsor me? Keep plugging. I have a Discord. I also have a Twitter. I don't stream on Facebook if that's what you guys want. My husband streams. I will plug. Fine. You know what? Instead of plugging myself, I'll plug my husband. So my husband streams. He doesn't upload on YouTube, but he streams. He'll stream. He's been streaming Among Us a lot lately. He'll stream Final Fantasy Free Enterprise, where it's a randomizer of Final Fantasy IV, which I actually am hoping to do one day myself. he's wanting to do a seed. I think that's why he shut the door so I don't disturb him. Because he's setting up a stream. He just got affiliated, so if you want to actually watch, if you want to watch him, want to watch a better YouTube, Twitch streamer, watch him. I'm slowly trying to make my way. I'm like one thing away, and that's just getting average viewers of 3. So even if you don't want to watch and you just want to have this up and have it play in the background, that's fine. You're still lurking and kind of still giving me that viewership. And then, yeah, and like I said, I want to try it myself just because I've watched it so much. I just want to give it a try, see what the seeds are seeds like actually playing it instead of watching it, because it's different, you know, from playing than watching. I like to watch a lot of times, and sometimes I'll watch, and sometimes I'll play, like, start watching and then be like, nope, I'm gonna play instead. It's just, usually I try to watch and see if the game's worth playing, and sometimes I'm like, ooh, like Undertale is a good example. I started watching Mark or Jack, one of the two, and I immediately was like, in the first 5 minutes of the video, I want to play this, so I stopped watching. But then I went back and watched, like, once I got done, I watched them. So there's that, and doing randomizers, it makes things different. Like, no seed's gonna have the same results. Everything's different in it, and I think he's wanting to stream one where it was rolled by one of the creators of the in this free enterprise. She does sprites, custom sprites for the end boss, because they can't randomize where the end boss is because he's just too powerful. So she and another person make custom sprites, and she said that in this one, that this one is a brand new one and never before seen sprite. She handpicked this seed, even handpicked the music because they also randomized the music in it. So he's excited. He did one seed last night, and it took a lot longer than he was expecting. It took him 3 hours to complete that seed. I'm not gonna spoil why, but he was not a happy camper. That's all I gotta say. So he didn't go to bed until like 3 a.m. And it's like, honey, you gotta go to bed at 1:30 because you gotta work in the morning. Excuse me while I munch on my lasagna. Oh, I'm hoping. It'd be nice, but we'll see. Since I actually hit over the hurdle that I was really worried about, I actually am really hoping to get affiliated by the end of the year. But we'll see. Partner by the end of the year? No, that's way too ambitious. But affiliated would be nice since I'm so close. Thanks, Manny. Aw, I hit the wrong thing. Boop, 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 boop. No. No. No humming Christmas music. Yep. Gotta start. I mean, everybody started somewhere. No one just jumped in and immediately got popular, you know? Everyone has to start somewhere. So. Plus, I'm also trying to balance making videos too, not just streaming. While my husband does more streaming than I do both, so. But that's something that I want to bring back. I miss doing it, and unfortunately I took a break, and it's also kind of hard. Once you take a break, it's kind of hard to get back into the swing of things, so that didn't help either. But I think I'm doing good. Now that I've done a few Among Us, now I'm trying to add maybe Minecraft, maybe World of Warcraft, especially since whenever the new expansion comes out, that'd be great. Or the patch expansion as well, or pre-patch stuff too. I bought my PC, but we bought it so I could change it. That way Or at least not me, but Tybalt could change it if need be. So it was a little easier. Oh yeah, my baby's actually coming up to be a year old. Asher, I can't believe you're already almost a year old. He's still really pretty. I need to change the colors. I need to do like, I wish I could do like purple and I want to do purple and orange. I think that would be really nice coloring, but we'll see. Maybe after the stream I'll take a look and see if I can do that color scheme. Oh, fun. Is this an actual? Nope, this is not a hole, so we're fine. Why did I do that? I had to replace it anyway, so that was brilliant. But the next big computer thing we need to do is, I know Tybalt's been talking about getting himself a new computer. His laptop has been kind of on the fritz a little bit. Not too early, but still. The thing is if we did, he would be getting a PC, and he doesn't know if he wants a desktop. I would like to get one. There's a lot of games I want to play on PC. I'm trying to see what options I got or any recommendations. Or just a gaming laptop. That's true. I know a guy I watch. He's being partnered with a computer company, I think, on some computer stuff. So, but I don't know the whole extent of it. And from what I understand, they're releasing new cards that are going to make things really... I like the computers. I just don't understand all the statistics with it. Like, how good is this graphics card? As long as it makes me be able to make things look pretty, in my book, it's fine. Now, the person you would want to ask is Tybalt. He does IT for a living. I mean, you know this, but for the other people, he does IT for a living. So, and he's always been kind of a really good with computers anyway. So, if you ever have any questions or want to find out, I need to actually put out what my specs are so you guys can check that out. But if you ever have any questions, what recommendations, he's probably the best one to recommend. So, I'm just going to be honest. So, it also depends on what you're looking for. I mean, certain computers run things better. I like mine because it has pretty lights and it has liquid cooling. I mean, I can run things pretty nicely. I can run World of Warcraft really nicely. I just can't run like when I'm editing and playing a game. It just does slow things down. And I can still do them, but it does slow things down a little bit. I mean, laptops are nice and convenient, so you can go anywhere. Desktops, you can get a lot more, RAM? Yeah, I'll ask him to help me figure out what capture card to get. Yeah, that's very true. I'm still shooketh over that, you know. You didn't need to do that. It meant a lot, and now the 3DS is kind of dead. I still have my 3DS. I just haven't played a 3DS game in a while. I should go back to shiny hunting that. There's still some shinies that I want off of that. But if I ever do go back, when I do go back, I'll be able to shiny hunt. And I will say it's going to be interesting if I can get this finished by summer this year, or 2021, because that's when they're projecting the new patch 1.17 is coming out. And with some of the newer stuff, it'd be kind of cool to see if I could add it into my builds. Oh, I'm sure. It's always fun watching the reactions of someone getting something like that. I will admit, I do find those reactions amazing. And it's like, very sweet. It was really sweet of you. And sweet of him to help you figure it out, too. Boop, boop. And... take care of that. Plus, this is a lot easier than what I was originally doing. What I was originally doing was... okay, 2 and 1 high. And then 3 and 4 high. And then moving up by height, and it's like, no. So instead, I decided to section it off, work on different sections, and because that one was getting tedious, I will tell you that one, and I probably wouldn't have continued trying to destroy these. So... But I mean, we could do an impromptu ask me anything within reason if you guys want to. If you want to ask me a question, feel free and I will answer it to the best of my ability and if I feel comfortable enough answering it. Just know, sir, if it's a really inappropriate question, it will not be answered and you might get banned. So we can have some stuff to talk about. Not that I'm not having a hard time talking anyway, so... That's something that I need to get used to, and a funny thing is even though I don't stream, Among Us all the time, and I'm playing it on my own, I'm still talking to myself like I'm talking to you guys, so I now am the habit of... I've reached that stage of being a streamer slash YouTube content creator, where I'm talking to myself even though I'm not around anybody. Or, like, I'll play a game and then realize after I played the game for a while, I wish I made videos of it. I majored in accounting. Now, granted, when I well, okay, I should say it this way. Technically, I haven't majored in anything. I got an associate's degree, but if I did follow through on my major, it would have been accounting, which I did get my associate's degree in. So, in a sense, I kind of did. Hope that clarifies. It's just, four-year university was not for me. So, but also, too, if I never went to the 2-year school that I was going to go to, or this 2-year school I went to, I would have never met my wonderful husband. So, sacrifices had to be made. So, and I made some wonderful friends there, and I drove a lot, yeah, but it still was nice. I mean, yeah. And also, too, I mean, technically, with doing content, my own content, like, because, you know, behind the scenes stuff of being a content creator, you gotta manage your own taxes and manage all of your own finances. I can kind of do that. Granted, stuff has changed since I've been in college. But, yeah, so it's nice, and it wasn't bad. It's just, I found desk work like, working in the office was not for me. That's why I left the job I had. I was gaining too much weight, I was depressed, and things were not going well there, so I left. And I wanted to better myself because we were dealing with a lot of stuff that happened during that year. And I wanted to better myself. Granted, it's taking me way more years to do it, but, I mean, it's a slow process. Sometimes you can't always do it. It doesn't always want to do it when you want it. It happens when it wants to. That's... Okay, so how me and Tybalt met. So, how Tybalt and I met is... I went to the new college, we'll call it MBC, and first day of college, and it was math class, and mind you, I know not everyone's happy about this, but, mind you, Tybalt was a smoker, so when I met him, he was a smoker, and it was math class, it was basic math, because what the 2-year college did is everyone had a lot of the similar classes, but then once you, like the first quarter semester was you doing your generals or the basic stuff, maybe with a little bit of what you were going for your degree there, but then as time went on, you went more and more towards your degree. But everyone had to have math, at least one thing of math. So I sat down. I actually wanted to be a good student, this time around. So I decided I wanted to actually try sitting up in the front in classes so I could pay attention more, because in the back I could easily doodle and not pay attention. So I sat down and getting ready for class, the bell rings, or the time rings, and all the smokers come in because they were out smoking, and we only got like a 5-10 minute break between classes. So all the smokers rush in. Well, because the smokers were rushing in late, there wasn't many spots open, and there was a spot open next to me. And this guy, who I thought was in his 20s, like 23 or 20, 21, 23 area, about my age. I think it was 21, yeah. 2021 age. Sat next to me, and I mentally went, wow, he's really cute. And, I noticed he was in a couple of my classes. He was also in my English class, you could say, and he kind of was funny. Well, I really didn't talk to him much, but I still had a big crush, and I developed a crush on some other guys, and the other guy that I developed a crush on, I actually became really good friends with. And funny enough, they both were in the same degree. They were both in computer programming, so they knew each other. But I decided, since I became friends with the other guy, I was just gonna, even though I had the crush on Tybalt, I was like, okay, I'll just leave it alone. Well, things started happening with that other guy that, he had a girlfriend, so I left him alone. He was getting married, all that. It was a mess. I'll tell you that. It was a mess. And so I was still major crushing on Tybalt, and I made the mistake one winter, during the winter, when a lot of my classmates were in the cafeteria area, I made a mistake of announcing I still had a crush on Tybalt. Well, one of the ladies, Otrice, you think of the definition of a sassy black lady? That was Otrice. And so Otrice told Tybalt I had a crush on him. But the funny thing is, he did nothing. He didn't do anything, but he knew I had a crush on him. But he bragged to, some of his classmates and friends that I had a crush on him. And so I found out about it, but he still did nothing. I did nothing because I'm really shy in person. And so, I didn't have the greatest track record when it came to guys. So I didn't do anything, he didn't do anything, but I blabbed to Otrice saying that, hey, Tybalt actually likes me. Did you tell him? Well, she got mad that Tybalt actually has been blabbing that she told him. So she called him out on it. She called him out hard. And, I still had my crush on him. The other guy was bound and determined to find me someone to date because he couldn't believe that someone like me could be single, blah, 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 all that fun stuff. Well, then my friend, Tina, asked if we started actually not really gaming, but card gaming with Tybalt. I don't know how it started, but we did, and she talked to me and was like, do you still have feelings for Tybalt? And I'm like, yeah, I do, I'll be honest, I do. And she went, you know what, I'm going to set you two up. And I'm like, wait, what? So she started talking to him a lot, and I got a phone call one day, and I got text. She was on the phone call. And so she was asking me, if Tybalt asked me out the next day, what would I say? And I went, are you kidding? And she's like, no, it's just want to know. And I'm like, no, you don't understand. I legitly would say, are you kidding me? Because I never get lucky enough. The guy that I have a crush on asks me out. So next day comes around, we're playing our games, and come to find out, she was on the phone while she was texting me. On the phone with Tybalt, texting me, and talked him into writing a note and asked me out. So he asked me out via a note, and I said yes. And that's how we ended up meeting and how we ended up together. But it was hella awkward, I'll tell you that. We kind of hugged, that's it. We didn't have our first kiss together until we played Truth or Dare with our friends. But after that, the rest is history. We actually got Tina and her now husband together as kind of like, hey, you got us together, let's get you two together. And they actually liked each other, and they're still together to this day as well. Actually, their anniversary, I think just happened. I need to wish them a happy anniversary. But, so that's how we got together and been together ever since. Through thick and thin, positives, ups and downs, positives, negatives. Yeah, we've been together ever since. And he's probably the best thing that's happened in my life. And I wouldn't change it for anything. And he's so much better. I doubt my ex ever watches this, but he's so much better than my 2 ex-boyfriends that I had. And the crush that I had on one of my classmates, I'm so glad I went with Tybalt instead of him. The thing is, I will say this, ending up with Tybalt did ruin my friendship with someone. But I'm sorry, I'm not gonna stay friends with someone that can't support who I'm dating after he spent so much time wanting me to get together with someone and some other stuff. And he just did not like Tybalt at all. They didn't like each other, and our friendship ended. And now I have no idea where he is or what's happening. I think he had some health issues, so I don't know how he's doing on that. If he's even together with his wife anymore or not. So, I mean, I'll say this. The guy did try to be friends with Tybalt, but it was obvious that he was forcing himself to be friends with Tybalt. And he was still kind of rude to my husband. Boyfriend at the time, but my husband. So it's like, you know what? I'm not going to have that in my life. I found a really nice guy, and I'm not going to let you ruin this for me. So that's what happened. So, yeah, we're pretty cheesy. And the funny thing is granted, my friend, she's with an accountant, because she was in accounting as well. She's with an accountant, but the funny thing is, during college, because we dated for a little bit before I left college. I know, isn't it? It's just so sweet. But it's funny because Tybalt and I were together, and then there was another accounting student and another computer student. Another encounter, it was like the accounting students were like really drawn to the computer students and vice versa, and I think it was hilarious. Like, there was at least 4 to 5 different couples that were together that were half computer, half college, or half accountant, and then there was some that were both in accounting or both in computer. So it's kind of funny, but it worked out. And we've been married come this February. 6 years. Nope, 7 years. It'll be 7 years this February. But we've been together for 9 years. We got together in September of 2011 and got engaged September of 2012. And yeah. And I mean, I'll admit, we've had our ups and downs. We've had some good times, some bad times. But he's been there for me when I need him. I've been there for him when he's needed me. The 1st of February, I'll announce it. The 1st of February is our anniversary. Which, ironically, this is the biggest backstab I could do to my ex-boyfriend. Is my ex-boyfriend's birthday. But to be honest, I don't feel any pity about choosing that date. The only thing is, it's kind of funny. We were discussing dates. Because we wanted to avoid birthdays. We wanted to avoid certain holidays. So we had my grandma's birthday and my mom's birthday in February. We had, Christmas. We had New Year's Eve. Or New Year's. I mean, it's not like he came to the wedding or anything. I'm not even in touch with that guy anymore. But, so we were trying to figure out times, and plus, with his grandmother, who used to run a bed and breakfast in Italy, so during the summer, she was gone for, to Italy, and she already missed his graduations. Her only request was not to miss his wedding. That was the only request that she had. So, and we wanted to do it like kind of soonish because his grandfather wasn't feeling the greatest either. So we didn't want I know my husband was so worried that one day it might be where we were too late on the wedding. But no, he was able to come to the wedding. And no, stop that. So we avoided everybody's birthdays. We avoided, you know, didn't want to do it on Halloween, didn't want to do it on this or this or this. We missed one birthday. We missed mine. We never avoided mine. So what happens is now it's my birthday, then 6 days later, it's my anniversary. So I was so worried about everyone else's birthdays and all the different holidays that I missed mine. And part of it is, like, I also felt like, oh, I'm not the important one here, even though the wedding, you know, the bride is supposed to be, or, you know, the bride or the, bride and groom, they're supposed to be the most important people for the weddings. I totally missed on my birthday. So, my bad. But, I mean, it was a really good wedding. It was adorable because, let's see. I was freaking out, but my husband had a leveled head. I mean, he had a level head until his grandfather gave him an early wedding gift, and the stuff that was distracting my husband for the wedding all of a sudden went away because of his grandfather's gift, and then it hit him hard. We actually have a picture of it, and there's a picture of him coming down the aisle, and you can see it in his, like, expression that he's realizing, oh, wow, I'm getting married today. So it was kind of nice. But if you guys watch the Among Us streams, the guy named Chewy was the best man in our wedding. So that's how close those two are. So you actually met one of the grooms. You guys have at least heard one of the groomsmen. I'm sure you've heard, at least in one of his streams. Aw, thank you. I mean, like I said, we've been through a lot, and if that stuff hasn't taken us apart, I don't think anything will, to be honest. He's a really sweet guy, so. And I'm lucky to have him. I honestly wake up every day and still am surprised that I have someone so nice and so wonderful as him. Because, like I said, I never got lucky when it came to being in a relationship. Because the past 2 relationships I had were not the greatest. And then, even though that guy was really my really good friend, he did take advantage of some of my friendships / he knew I had a crush on him, and he took advantage of that. And it hurts, but Tybalt's real. Are you kidding me? Where is he? There he is. We have the Wandering Trader. Let's buy some stuff from him. Guy, you're gonna fall. Okay. All right. Let's buy some XP crafted Korean, Cub, Biffa, and TFC. And now we must do the ceremoniously thing of smack, smack. Smack. You're dead. And boop. Boop, you're dead. And boop. Boop. You're dead. Okay, we're good. Oh, that felt good. How are we doing on the heads? Okay, we have room. Normally I would run over and drop this off, but that would be spoilers. So, unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to do that, but that's okay. I don't need to hold anything. I don't think we're going to get another Wandering Trader. But I hope that answered your question, and I hope you enjoyed a cute little story and everything. But if you have any other things you want to ask, feel free. I mean, like I said, pretty much this is a Q and Ask Me Anything stream now. I just haven't changed it because I don't know how much longer this stream will go. So, I mean, we're about halfway through. Just gotta remember to stop and take a drink sometimes. Otherwise, I'm not gonna have a voice. Oops. Almost knocked over my teeth. That'd be great. Oh my god. Our first date took forever to even happen, so I don't remember our first date. Honestly. I mean, I think we went to TGI Fridays. Like I said, it took for, I mean, unless, okay, you count, okay, no, the first date we had, I'll tell you this one, was technically when I got done with my accounting program. So, I got done with my accounting program before Tybalt got done with his computer program. So, what we decided to do, we got together, nope, crap. We got together with our friends and decided to go to a local club called Valentino's. And, we hung out there and pretty much that's what our first date consisted of. We went out and had a nice time, danced. It's pretty much a nightclub. Danced to some music. I'm old enough, so I had some adult beverages that night. Got a little I will admit, got a little tipsy. Not too bad. He actually kind of stood up kind of did the little protective boyfriend mode because me and my friend Tina were dancing and rocking, and this guy just came up and tried to kind of move in and be like, hey, dance with me, but not asking, more of like purposely making it so he was dancing with us, but both our guys immediately went, and pretty much came along and stepped in. So that was cute. He did get a little annoyed because he ended up missing this one guy because we were at a club and I was trying to get through and it's packed. If you've never been to a nightclub, they're packed. And some guy got a little touchy-feely and I got upset about it. We couldn't find the guy afterwards, but Tybalt was like ready to hunt this guy down and be like, you don't touch my girlfriend, but we couldn't find him, so he got very protective that night. So that's kind of our first date, you know. Why did I put that there? So it was kind of cute. It was fun. He prank called one of his teachers during it, so him and another guy, because for some reason they had her number. Ah, perfect. If you guys want to, you guys can follow him here on Twitch. The link just popped up in the chat if you want to. I think he's streaming right now. I'm not 100% sure. I think that's why he shut the door. So, otherwise he's playing Among Us and didn't want me to distract him. I don't know. But I know he was in talks about doing that seed. And if he's still streaming, I may send you guys over after we're done with the stream. So, yeah, but I hope that answered your question. Oh, it's raining. You know what, we're gonna do this. No, okay, fine. We'll do weather, clear, there. Boop, boop. Oh my god, stupid smoke. I legitimately thought something was behind me, and the worst thing is I'm on creative. Okay, he is. Okay, he's doing the, Scala seed then. But, let's see. That's pretty much, I think, would be our first date. So, yeah. Sorry if it's not exactly cutesy, but I enjoyed it. Boop, 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 boop. So it's gonna be a lot different than this Minecraft, I'll tell you that much. But that's okay. I mean, if anything, he probably will only ever stream Minecraft if we do a end bust, which we gotta go do again sometime. I want to do that, but gotta figure out, fit in my schedule. That one will be a weekend thing for sure, because with him working during the week, he won't be able to help stream that. Because he's totally not playing during the week while he's working. That's true. I mean, like I said, it's otherwise, if you don't count that, it took forever for us to even go on a date. So it's just we hung out. And I mean, sometimes that's all you need to do. As long as you enjoy each other's company, I think that's the best you could do. Boom, 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 boom. But it'd be funny if you ask him, like, if he remembers our first date and it's something different. Okay. Well, there's also two, if you count the school picnic we had. There is that. Oh, I also forgot too. So, like I said, the first time I ever met him was in class on the first day of college. But I forgot to mention, there was a... when we had... When we did, because there was kind of like, not a student council, but kind of a group of us that were in charge of, like, activities. But the thing is, we were trying to run as a business, you know? It was like, it was a business college, was trying to run as a business, so we actually had to dress up in, like, works, like we were going to work. It was like a 7 to, it was a actual work week. During the we went to school during the week, during the set hours. It was set hours for classes, so, and it would change between those hours. So sometimes we would have a 7 to 4 shift, or classes, 8 to 4, 8 to 5, you know, stuff like that. Well, we also did a picnic thing, because sometimes, you know, businesses do picnics. And we decided to do a volleyball tournament. And I actually joined this at the beginning of the year and was with it the whole year. So we helped set up this picnic so we could play volleyball. And it was funny, I wanted to actually play. So, and I'm not exactly the best sports player. My sport is softball, and even then I'm not the greatest. So we ended up playing volleyball. And this will also help too. I ended up playing volleyball, but I couldn't get a team because I was still very shy, so I didn't have many friends. Well, the guy that was my friend in college, he and I became pretty good friends fairly quickly, and he helped me. He asked me if I wanted to play be on the volleyball team with him because we were doing kind of a tournament, and I said sure. And I was the only accounting student, and I think the only girl on the team. All the other guys were all the others were computer students. And the funniest part is, it was my friend and Tybalt were on the team. And Tybalt doesn't play sports. He never played sports in high school, and he was actually pretty good at volleyball. We ended up winning, I think. Did we win that year, or did we get second place? One of the two. One of the two happened, but it was a lot of fun. I forgot to mention that one. And then the following year, I actually didn't join in the tournament, but Tybalt was. And that's when we were dating. And we went together, and it was fun. I think he joined that one, but I don't think he did too well in that. Well, obviously, he didn't have his good luck charm, huh? Yeah. I forgot to mention that one. Oh, my puppers is asleep next to me. That's why, I got really scared because he growled and was like, "Why are you growling?" Oh, that's why. My lasagna's cold now. I've been talking and concentrating so much on the game, my lasagna went cold, and now I'm sad. Oh well, it happens. It happens when you're streaming. Boop. I will say it also feels weird to be streaming by myself now. Because I'm so used to playing, like, team games that I'm used to streaming with other people, and it's now like, oh, I have to entertain the conversation. I can't just take a break and no one else is gonna talk. But, I mean, I'm down for more questions. If you have any more questions, feel free to ask. If not... Oopsie. Boop, 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 boop. No, I broke it. Okay. I'm gonna be here still, so... Not like I'm going anywhere. Oh, I didn't want to break that one. Poop. Okay. Still need to do up here. Stop floating. Okay. Bye. 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 Boop. Boop. Let's take care of that. Ah! While you're thinking, I'm going to take a bite of my lasagna. Still good. So technically, I started YouTube, or I first created a YouTube channel back in 2007. I started uploading 2000, let me look, just to verify dates. Let's see, stupid YouTube. Let's go to my first channel. It's the, my first channel was HeartGirl's Art. It was called something else. It was dubbed, Raven Madison and Yami. That was the first video that first, channel I ever, I don't want to block myself. That's stupid. That was the first channel I ever created. And here we go. Oh, nope. I went to the same channel. Poo-poo. Switch to this one. Okay. And, of course, I still get the same. No, I don't want to see those ads. Stupid ads. Let's go to library. My videos. The very first video I ever uploaded was, oh god, 13 years ago. Actually, wow, 13 years ago this month. First video I ever uploaded was back in 2007 on October 3rd, and it was a AMV. So if you guys don't know, YouTube was really, if you didn't know and you're still kind of the newer generation, YouTube was big with AMVs. It's still big with AMVs now, but gaming wasn't as huge as it is now. And I fell into the AMV hole. So I created an AMV, it was a tribute dedicated to Seto Kaiba from Yu-Gi-Oh! I know, so original. And it went from there. I uploaded, not regularly, but every so often on that channel. Well, I got hit hard with a lot of copyright because that was when YouTube started doing the copyright stuff. I never made it to where I could actually make money off of it, but I used music that was copyrighted. I know, shame on me, but I did. And so it scared me. I never made another video after that. I got really hit hard on one of my videos. So I never made another video after that. Well, then I started watching Sky Does Minecraft. Was interested. Then I started watching Nuzlocke. Got interested in that. And then I'm like, oh, I wouldn't mind doing that. But I was still doing a full-time job, so I didn't. And then I started watching Markiplier. And I really, really, really got into watching Markiplier and decided, and I watched him for years. And then after our first apartment, in the second apartment, we moved here, the current apartment we have. And I was in a play. I was in Annie. And I really enjoyed doing it. And I'm like, you know what? I'm going to take what I've learned from being on stage, because I actually had speaking and singing roles in that play, and I'm going to finally sit down and do my first series, or do a YouTube channel. So I decided to do that. I gotta switch back to my other account. So I decided to do that, and I went in, created HeartGirl26, because HeartGirl26 has been a huge part of my life. And I pretty much uploaded my first video. I gotta find where it is or how old it is. And don't worry, I have to tell it like this because it's relevant to the story. So going. Oh my god, so far back. Okay, here we go. So if you don't know, I did not start with Pokemon. I didn't start with Pokemon at all. I actually started out with something else. I started off with the very first episode of Black Rose, and I started back in August of 21. Actually, my 5-year anniversary of having a YouTube channel technically hit back in August. So August 21st, 2015, I uploaded my first video. And it was of Black Rose. And Black Rose, I didn't realize was such a horror game, but I decided to play it. Well, after that, I decided to back away from it. It was too scary. I didn't have save points. I didn't get to the save point. So I started playing really cutesy games. And I was uploading often because I was playing short cutesy games, and I enjoyed it. And I thought that would be my aesthetic for my channel because I really like cute things. And I was playing. And I had mixed games, like I had Pocket Mirror. That was a really fun game. I had a lot of fun with that one. And all of a sudden, Undertale came out. And I played Undertale. I really enjoyed it. I mean, I wasn't too, like Jack or Mark. Well, Mark kind of didn't play it until later. But, you know, not to that degree. But I still played it. I still enjoyed it. And I played it. And then the big thing happened. I went to a convention. And it was when Undertale was really huge. So there was a bunch of Undertale people, and there was a panel, a midnight panel, and I went to it. And I had a lot of fun, and to remember it, I actually recorded it. I recorded the panel because I wanted to watch it, and you know, I I really like Undertale and I wanted to rewatch it over and over again. Well, in doing so, the actual panelists, because I was sitting up front, noticed I was recording, and they actually called me up at the very end of the panel. And here I'm thinking, oh great, they're gonna be mad at me for recording it. I'll just explain. All I'm doing is I want to rewatch it over and over again because they're really funny. They were hilarious, and they actually went, "Could you upload this? We want to see our panel." And I'm like, you know what? Sure, I'll upload their panel. I gave them my YouTube name and did it. And all of a sudden, my channel blew up. I uploaded it, it blew up. I was getting views, I was getting subs really quickly. And I will be honest, it overwhelmed me. I had no idea what to do. At first, I was really excited. I'm like, I'm hitting all these subs. Oh my God, people are. I thought maybe because sometimes it happens where all of a sudden that video goes viral and all of a sudden people are, really liking my videos. But I noticed I was getting views on that. All my other stuff was getting no views. I was getting no interaction on any of my other channel because I already finished playing my I was playing Undertale, but I kind of stopped a little bit, and I was just finishing up, and so I was getting a little upset. And it felt like to me I was getting a lot of subs just because of that video, which I didn't even have a part of. I only recorded it and was asked by the panelist to upload it. So I made sure to put the correct stuff I could. I actually became really good friends with one of the people that were on there. I mean, like, really, really, really good friends, but friends on Facebook. We chit-chat every now and then, and all that. So we were going to, and I realized that, and I'll be honest, it put me into a huge slump depression with the channel because it was like, wow, these people are only following me for this one video. They're not watching my content. It's not for me and everything. But I wasn't going to remove it because I uploaded it for the panelists, not for them. It's just a lot of people were enjoying it. So I took about a year break. And then I started watching more Nuzlocke, and I started watching Original 151 Vinny. So I went, you know what? I'm going to give it a try again. And I talked to him, actually, and asked, if I was to start up again, what game would you recommend? And not only that, I actually got to meet Jacksepticeye in person. Not really like I got to go up and hug him, but I got to see him in person. And I actually got to ask him a question. And he kind of gave the same advice. Because my husband was trying to give me advice. And, not to be so hard on myself. Do what I want to do. Play the content I want to play. And all that. And I was really hard on myself. I'm still hard on myself to this day. And he actually gave me this. And I'm thinking, it's hard to take, advice from loved ones because they love you. And mentally you're thinking they're just saying this to say this. They don't mean it. They're just saying it to make you happy. But when someone who I don't watch but I look up to said the same exact stuff, it clicked. And I'm like, you know what? I'm going to start again. I'm going to start this channel again and I'm going to try it again. And it's funny because I actually kind of gave Tybalt a hug during it, and Jack went, "Aw, she's hugging her man friend," and I'm like, "He's my hubby," and he goes, "Oh, hi, hubby," and it's just like, "Aw," but it really clicked with me, and then I started talking with Original 151 in one of his Discord. Not really talking to him, but I got to talk to him a little bit, and I decided, you know what? As the first game, I want to bring back Pokemon because that was my original intent when I first even came up with the idea long, long ago. I originally wanted to do Pokemon and possibly Minecraft. Those were the two main games I really wanted to do on the channel, and so I pretty much took Vinny's Original 151's advice and started up a new series called Glaze, and the rest is history. All of a sudden I was getting some subs, and all of a sudden I had Manny sub to me, I had Keone, I had Daniel, I had Emma sub to me. Keone was really nice and made me a Discord. I started streaming a little bit. Granted, I never finished Glaze, but I had a community and that was something I wanted. I had a community that I could interact with, because that was something also I was upset about, is I was trying to interact with my community, but they were only doing like, funny stuff, pointing out the funny stuff, or, our role playing with the whole thing, or asking questions, and it's like, I can't answer these. And so that's what got it, and I've been sticking with it ever since. Yes, I've had a few moments where I've backed off, or I, took some breaks, but you guys are the reason I keep coming back. I'll admit, after my surgery this year, it was a bit hard to come back, but you guys are the legit reason why I keep coming back after I take a break, because I did it so much before when my channel, I didn't do Pokemon on my channel. I would play, take a break, and not come back for months. Play a video, take a break, not come back. And I think that also stunted me a little bit with all of a sudden I just got overwhelmed, and I will be honest, I went in blind with this. I didn't realize how much work this being a content creator was going to do, because that's not what you see. You don't see how much work they do. You don't see that. And all the stuff you hear about them is, oh, they just play video games and they could sit on their butts and play video games all day and get paid for it. And it's like, no. And I realized that when I came back, that's not how it works. No, you actually, it's a lot harder. And so whenever I try to give advice to someone, I tell them, one, play the games you want to play, but also realize, if you're serious about this, because you can still do it casually, but if you're legitimately serious about this, it is going to be a lot of hard work, and you need to realize you're going to have to put a commitment into it. And I've been wanting to improve with my channel on stuff now that I've been getting people that want to watch me for me, and that's helped. It's crazy how the Glaze series was your comeback and we're still here today. I know, right? One day I gotta go back and actually finish it. I really, really do. And gotta do the series. Oh, man. Maybe the 5-year anniversary of the comeback. But that's pretty much what it was. And like I said, between you, Tybalt, my sibling, you guys are, especially you guys, are the reason I keep coming back. I mean, I only had it once where I was fluctuating about not coming back, and that was after my pacemaker surgery. But otherwise, I'm like, no, I can't disappoint you guys. Not that you guys would understand, I know it, and you guys have been so supportive anytime I need to take a break. When my grandmother passed away, when I've gotten sick, when I had surgery, when we have to do emergency runs, or well, we haven't done that, but when I go down on vacation somewhere, you guys are so understanding, and it means a lot. It does. It means so much to me that you guys are so understanding. And honestly, I know everyone says that about their crews, but I am so proud of how the Heartlings are. Yeah, we've had a few bad apples here and there, but they've been dealt with. But I'm so proud that I have a community like you guys, because I've seen good communities, and I honestly feel you guys are a good community. I've seen some bad toxic communities, and you guys aren't that at all. And so you guys mean so much to me, and that's one reason why I keep coming back and making videos. And the fact that you guys are also understanding, because like you guys are understanding why I didn't want to come back for a little bit because I was dealing with my surgery, or understanding when I don't upload Pokemon, and still are accepting the fact that I've been doing more Minecraft series. Now, granted, you guys followed me for Pokemon, but you guys are still here. You're not leaving. I will admit I got scared because YouTube all of a sudden was dropping my subs because I started uploading Minecraft, but it's YouTube, and all of a sudden I'm back to where I was, so I think it was just YouTube being a butthead. And I'm streaming here on Twitch, and you guys are trying to come and watch here and showing your support, and it means a lot. And not only that, but you're showing support to other people. Like, you guys have shown support to Tybalt as well, and that means a lot to me. I know he never was planning to ever be affiliated, but not between you guys and the Free Enterprise crew, it helped. And it means a lot. Or, you know, showing support to Hugo when I do my stuff. And when I did do, content with Keon, you guys showed support for him. It means a lot. I'm gonna make... I almost spilled my lasagna all everywhere! Oh, sorry, I had to eat. At first it was for the Pokemon. But then it became like a family thing. So we stuck around for everything you've done. Pokemon or not. The loyal people will always be there. And hi, Daniel. I see you. And that's why I really am proud to have you guys as my community. And not just a community, a family. Because you guys are there through thick and thin. And it means a lot. Hope you're doing well, Daniel. We've been just chit-chatting, reminiscing, doing, impromptu use end crystals. I don't want to blow it up, though. I know I could use end crystals, but I don't want to blow it up. It's too big. Too big a blow up. And plus, I actually... Okay, this is boring, but I find it therapeutic. I mean, I do have TNT. If we really want to, I'll blow... Fine. You know what? I'll blow something up. Here. I'll blow up one thing for you. Yeah, pretty much. Or, Ask Me Anything stream as well. Don't need that. Don't need that. Don't need that. Boom! Run away! Boop, boop. Boop. It just also gets very annoying hearing boom, 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 boom over and over and over and over again. Plus, as well, I have to pick up the debris. And I don't want to pick up the debris. I don't need debris. I can get whatever I want. Well, here. We're gonna make a big hole here. How about a nice big explosion? Boop! Alright! Fire in the hole! Aww! It put a hole in my ground. Damn it! You're not supposed to put holes in the ground. Now I gotta refill it in. Because it fills in my inventory. And it ruined my beautiful land. I know, I'm increative. But to be honest, it's more of because I'm like, I do it on my own. It's therapeutic. It's my therapy. Leave me alone. And then I gotta fill in the holes. Bloop, bloop, bloop. Hey, look! Look! I got that. Oh, I was like, what is this? Okay, I'll give you that. It made a bigger hole. Oh my god, they're plowing. Boop, boop, boop. Fire in the hole! At least I haven't legged it out yet. Oh, god damn it! Stop putting holes in my thing! Stupid TNT. Put the holes in where I want you to put the holes, not the place I don't. I gotta deal with that anyway. That was fun. I wonder. Now my inventory's full. Because I also have the village. I don't want to pick. I want to pick up certain things, like how you guys can see that I have the Hermit Crafters heads. I want to be able to pick those up. Or this guy. And. Oh, right. I have to put on a stupid bed. Rock. Bed. Well, that didn't do anything. Lame. Stupid end crystals. Are you excited for the DLC? Get a whole bunch. Aw, I can walk right through them. Alright, let's see how far I can fly. Ready? Whee! That didn't do anything. I think I'll stick with TNT. If I blow things up, it's with TNT. Oh, yeah, I gotta get back on the grind. Maybe tomorrow I'll do a shiny hunt. Before the new DLC comes out, we'll see. Alright, time of day. Keep my head down because there's spoilers for the build series over there. Fire in the hole! I went a lot farther down than I wanted, but it worked. Yeah, same. But then again, I had like a Minecraft server that I was trying to play, so that didn't help. And it also didn't help that I played after it all came out, so the hype was kind of down on it. Now I made it too big of a hole. Don't look that way. Yeah. Now, there are new Pokemon coming out in this one, right? I know the legendaries. Don't tell me what, but I know the legendaries. All the legendaries are coming out in this one. From what I understand, it's supposed to be bigger. Yeah, there's a few. Okay. I know there's a new form. Well, 4 new forms coming out, but I'm not going to say one of them. Looks very interesting, I'll tell you that. Yeah, that's going to be fun. I got to complete the Pokédex again. I completed the Pokédex before the other one came out. So technically I have the shiny charm, but does it invalidate once the new Pokédex is updated? That's another thing I gotta want to get going is doing raids with you guys. Okay. Let's just clean this up. Don't need to worry about it. Yeah. We'll fill it in, but we won't worry about this part because I think after this I'm going to call it because, my throat is hurting. Talking a lot hurts. Ooh, fancy. I hope that's going well. Haven't been in one of his streams lately. And plus, there's so much that I want to do as well, too. It's just ridiculous because there's new content, new type of content I want to do. I just haven't yet because I'm also a little scared to go out of my comfort zone. So if I don't do it before 2021, 2021 is going to be the year I'm going to try to step out of the box. But we'll see. Okay. There we go. Not Bean. Not Bean. With Bean? Who's Bean? Who's Bean? Oh, are you talking Emma? Haven't seen her in a while. I used to love to play Sims. Granted, I would cheat in it, but I love playing Sims. It was so much fun. I did the Rosebud cheat. I'm not gonna go waste my time trying to get money. That's lame. Just do the Rosebud cheat. You know what I mean? Boop, 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 boop. Okay. Nice. He did both for a while. I mean, it's almost like no matter what you do, you're kind of SOL. Especially with, stuff that's been going on a little bit, but I haven't watched him, but I really like Ben. Ben's a good guy. So I definitely would recommend watching his content. Boop, 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 boop. You know what? We're gonna do it differently since I just blew everything up. We're just gonna go section by section. No, we can do that. Here we go. Whee! Whee! I will say it's fun playing on the creative side, and then all of a sudden going on my server where I can't do this, and I'm like, damn it, where's all the stuff I need? I want to build. I want to build. And it doesn't help that I get in modes, and I'm like, I want to keep going. I want to keep going. So, yeah, like, technically this one, I want to keep going with what, is shown in the new video that's coming out, but I can't. Yeah, I haven't been watching those YouTubers either. Last one I watched was Vinny, or Original 151, and that was after certain stuff went down in the YouTube community. Otherwise, I really haven't been watching them much lately. I don't know, I just fell out of it. Fell out of them, but I still sub to them. Because you never know, I might go back. Ah, I missed some diorite right there. Yeah, that's kind of how I've been. That and Animal Crossing. Yeah, I just didn't want to say anything. I will say I unsubbed to both of those too after that whole thing. I couldn't. I no. But no. I understand. Daniel. I've been watching. You know, the Hermit Crafters. I kind of stopped watching the Hermit Crafters for a little bit just because of I'm not happy with the storyline that's going on right now, so I'm just kind of took a break from them for a little bit. So, but that and I've been watching a lot of old Markiplier videos, horror games right now because, you know, it's spoopy month. Want to watch horror games. And I've been watching a lot of Tag Back TV because I was originally watching him for the Animal Crossing, and then he started doing like, and then I started watching him for his other content, like the Grounded and his Among Us stuff and his Fall Guys. I mean, it happens. I go through phases like I go through phases where I don't play World of Warcraft for a while. Well, now I'm playing it because we were supposed to get the DLC, the new expansion, but they decided to hold back on it so they can work on it more, which I respect. I totally respect. I'm saddened, but I totally respect. And the pre-patch eventually is starting to slowly come out, and there's a Halloween event going on right now that I can technically get a mount for. It's just it takes a long time, and I also enjoy playing. I also enjoy mount hunting. So if I do World of Warcraft streams, it's probably going to be for mounts. Oh, that's nice. All right. Plus, it's also nice to support those other YouTubers, you know? No matter what kind, as long as it's like content you enjoy, might as well support them. I'm not gonna say, no, you cannot go watch these other people, you have to stay and watch me, because that's ridiculous. I don't just watch Mark, I don't just watch Jack, I also watch other people for other stuff. I also watch, reviews. Like, I watch the Super Carlin Brothers because I enjoy the reviews, what they did on Disney and what they did on, they're doing on Avatar, and they don't do views, but they do, theory stuff, and I'm always into theory videos, so I watch them for their theories that they do, or the Harry Potter theories, and same with, the Round Table. Granted, I haven't watched much of the Round Table recently, because ever since, Steven Universe ended, but every now and then I'll pop in, depending on what they're talking about, because some of the stuff I haven't watched yet, and it's like, I really don't want to hear theories about stuff I haven't watched, because I may want to watch it, and I don't want spoilers. Or, I know I also like to watch Sanders, Thomas Sanders. I enjoy his Sanders sides. I really like that type of stuff. It's a mix. And then Tybalt's gotten me into the free enterprise content that's here on Twitch, and I kind of want to give that a try. I want to see how I handle it, if I would enjoy doing it, and if so, maybe I might add that to my roster. As of right now, the only Final Fantasy game I've played is Kingdom Hearts 2, the very beginning of it, and I know people are going to get upset because that's not Final Fantasy. I know it's not, but that's the point. I've only played Kingdom Hearts 2, the very beginning of it. There's Final Fantasy characters in it. That's it. And I'm also, you know, you also don't want to keep yourself in one thing, you know? Like, sticking with only Pokemon. You can do it. You can, but sometimes you don't want to do that because it can get a little stale for you. I mean, that's why, like, some of the Hermit Crafters I watch, they are actually starting to play Among Us, so I'm enjoying that. Or they do something else with the Minecraft, like the tournament. That's kind of cool, like how, one guy I watch, he actually, in one tournament, took out Dream, a big, Minecrafter. Oh, my wrist is starting to hurt. Yeah, I think after we finish up these trees, we're gonna end. My wrist is starting to hurt, and I'll be honest, my My butt is getting numb. Yeah, kind of mix it out. It's a burnout. Yeah. Mm-hmm. But I mean, sometimes you can do that. But you gotta have other outlets, like Mumbo Jumbo. He does a lot of Minecraft, but he also does photography, so he has another outlet. But he also, with Minecraft, he does other stuff. He doesn't just do the Hermitcraft stuff. He's big into redstone, and that's what he does. So even if you do the same content, you gotta mix it up. Like Pokemon, doing randomizers, or doing various forms of randomizers, or speed runs. You know, you're still mixing it up. Yeah, you're still playing the game, but you're doing it differently. If that makes sense. That's why, like, with this Final Fantasy stuff, Tibble's played this game before. It's just now it's on its head because it's randomized. And the work that they put in, it's amazing. So, there's a lot of games out there, and there's games that I want to play. When's the next sleep block? Well, originally I was going to try to do it for the 5-year anniversary of my channel, but things did not work out the way I wanted it to. I don't know. Maybe I'll do one for my birthday again. We'll see. It's too... I'm not going to be able to do one now. Like, it's too, I don't have the luxury of planning one immediate, or luxury of going, hey, let's do a sleep block tomorrow, you know. If I do a sleep block, I want to plan it, and especially to get art done for it. So, oh, speaking of which, Daniel, I was looking into, my shiny hunting stuff, and I was trying to find the stuff that you made. It actually made it on my computer after the crash I had. I still have all the stuff you made. So whenever I do, I'll be able to use that stuff, which I'm happy about. Whee! Stupid Elytra. So I'm happy on that. I found that out last night. I don't have the intro. That's the only thing I haven't grabbed yet for the highlights. But I have all the artwork you did, so I'm really happy on that one. It was so sad of thinking I lost it all when I didn't. Because that did not help. I think that's why when I said I almost didn't come back, that's why. Because the fact that I had my computer crashed on me, I lost a lot of my stuff, barely able to recover. I was able to recover a lot of my old stuff, but nothing that I changed, nothing that I worked on. I wasn't able to recover that. And so, between that and then all of a sudden needing surgery, that was kind of one of the reasons why I was like, is this the universe's way of telling me maybe I shouldn't keep going? But I decided to stick it out, and I'm glad I did, and I'm enjoying the content that I'm doing now. Almost done. We got a few more trees. No! Go back up, you stupid thing. Thank you. But we're getting kind of close. We have like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 smart trees. Oh god, yes, Brenda. I remember Brenda. Also, I can't burn these because I have fire tick off, because I don't want it burning if I have to put fire somewhere. I already lost some of the forest that I was trying to save. That's outside the border, and it started burning, and I'm like, no! Can't. Almost there. We're in the home stretch, everybody. Brenda was in glazed. Nope, Brenda was in glazed. That's where she started. sad thing is I haven't really gotten a Brenda since. Which I'm kind of sad. No, Christmas music. Alright, one more. We're on the last tree, everybody. We're on the last tree. Almost done. Yeah. Same with the Keon de Lucario. Yeah, all that. Oh, come on. Thank you. Oh, we did it. Let's take a look. Look at that. Look at how much work we've done today. 2.5 hours of work. Oh, that's so great. But I think we're gonna leave it here. Plus, I might end up showing off my stuff I don't want to show off before Thursday, and I don't want that. So, pretty much thank you guys so much for watching the stream. We're gonna end it here. I'm gonna send you guys over to Tybalt. Yep. He is currently streaming Final Fantasy IV. I think he's doing Table Salt Seed, the Skulla Seed. So support him over there. And make sure you tune in tomorrow for a new episode of Minecraft. It's going to be the server series. New episode of Minecraft the Build series will be out on Thursday, so be on the lookout for that so you guys can see why I can't look the opposite direction and why I said I don't want to spoil. Yep, heart raid. So we're probably not going to be noticed because Twitch doesn't like to show off people that are under 5. So we're going to get that situated. So I'm going to say my goodbyes. So thank you guys so much for watching. Hope to see you guys next time I stream. Bye-bye. Let's go raid Tybalt. Woo! Raid commencing. Yes, sus him. Sus. Here we go. See you guys over there. Bye. Bye-bye, everybody. Goodbye.